got to come on.
Oh, what's going on?
Nothing. Just cleaning out my closet and had some extra hangers. And I'm just trying to get them untangled, and they won't come untangled. And I keep trying, and it gets worse.
Just take a minute. Take a minute. Take a minute. Breathe.
It's very frustrating. I don't want to do this. The more I try to get them untangled and the harder I try to get them untangled, the more tangled they get. Okay, I got an idea. Let me take a breath. I'm glad I thought of that. Let me take a breath, and then I think what I'll do is I'll sort through these things, but I'll try to do them one at a time. Oh, look at that. That one came right out. Look at that. Hey, this is working. I'm glad I thought of this. So, you know what this makes me think of?
What?
This makes me think sometimes of how I get with my emotions. Have you ever felt that way where you feel like all your emotions are just a big giant tangled mess, and the more you try to figure out how to fix things and the more you try to figure out how to make it better, the bigger mess it becomes until your insides feel like this? Have you ever felt that way?
Yeah.
I have too, sister. And let me tell you, it is not a good feeling. But here's the thing. See, emotions aren't bad. Emotions are something God gave us, but just like this and just like me with these hangers, I had to think about what to do next. And one of the big things that the Bible talks about all the time is self-control.
Mm-hmm.
It talks about how taking a breath, going through our emotions, and how do we do that? We do that by praying. We do that by asking the Lord to help us. And there's a verse that we were looking at today in the Bible that would help with moments like this where you're trying to sort through all these things. It's in the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 32. And it says, better a patient person, I wasn't being very patient there, better a patient person than a warrior, one with self-control than one who takes the city. And in that verse, it's saying it's better to have patience. It's better to think things through and be calm than to be some loud warrior that fights all these battles. And it even says it's better than someone that conquers the whole city. It's better to have self-control. And man, it's hard to have self-control right now in our house because we're all here together all the time. But just like this, just like these hangers, if we take one thing at a time and we ask God to help us sort out which emotions we need to think through and which emotions we need to let go of, He'll help us do that. And so let's commit together to doing that this week. I love you guys. Bye.